Hello everybody, this is Throwing to Bob here, and there we go. So of course it's loaded up onto the screen. Probably should have actually done this beforehand. So let me do that. Scale. Nope. Properties. Okay, well on the bright side it picked it right up, which is good, but on the downside, it's all scaling's all wonky, so we need to. Okay, how in the world is there not a... Oh, I should have closed my window. Let's do that. Alright, welcome to this test live stream that I'm still having to configure because the silly thingy... let's see. Fit to screen. Perfect! Yes! There we go. Alright. Okay. Right. Hello, everybody in the chat. In fact, I don't think there's anyone even watching. Apparently there's somebody watching, but I can't work out. Well, doesn't tell me who it is. So, welcome to this test live stream. Yeah, we don't usually do test streams, but there's a number of things. If you're wondering why you can't hear the game, that's on purpose. I have the game muted because it's a little bit noisy, and I wanted to do the sort of intro before we actually begin the stream. So, what's been happening? Well, we were supposed to do this stream, yeah, we were supposed to do this test stuff last week, except, well, two things happened, which correlated into one thing. You know, first off, my computer got slowed up by some silly stuff that was going on, and then my YouTube channel got hacked. So, yeah, that was nice. So I couldn't use my computer properly. I could use my computer, except my computer just wasn't really that usable. You know what I mean is that I couldn't really play games, but like I could do things like use Discord, use the internet, although I couldn't use Firefox. I'd use Microsoft Edge, but I couldn't use the computer for games or anything like that. You know, I could kind of do it, but it was really laggy. Yeah, I was actually planning doing a live stream last week as well with my slowed up my computer. You know, but that wasn't the worst of it. Nope. Then that Wednesday, my YouTube channel got hacked, which meant that I couldn't do anything. Yeah. Some Russian or some Chinese company must have hacked into my YouTube channel and just messed it all up. So I had to get into contact with YouTube, and they sure took their time with fixing my channel. Luckily, though, my channel is now back. Yeah. So I am being just a little bit vague because I'm actually gonna go into super detail. Excuse me. I haven't closed my window properly. I will go into super detail about all the things on the talk show that I'm doing on Thursday. Yeah, because Thursday gonna be a very interesting day. We got 2 live streams in one day for Thursday. You know, we've got the talk show where I'll be discussing what's going on, and then we have the Indy 500. I say Indy 500. Well, that's gonna be interesting. So, we are on Assetto Corsa. That is right. Assetto Corsa is a game that I haven't really played much on the channel or at all. Like, I got this game for Christmas 2018 and just haven't really played it much since. Like, I've done some stuff with that. You know, I actually did a league race on Assetto Corsa, which I finished. I was the 3rd slowest driver of them all. I was in the 2nd split, and I was just, to put it simply, I was just really terrible. So I got out of that and just never really had much interest in continuing in that league. Not that I didn't like the league or anything, you know, that league was actually pretty nice. There was a lot of good, nice people in there who actually knew what they were doing, unlike a certain other racing league, but we don't talk about that. But the racing league in question that I was into with this of course game was a pretty nice league, but I just personally just wasn't really that interested in after a little while, especially after the first league race I did, where I was so bad, and let me tell you, I'm not actually that good at this sim racing stuff. Like I have a very nice, we have a Logitech G920, which is a very nice racing wheel, but I'm just bad at it. You know, I just can't seem to do that well. You know, I mean, it's like when I'm against the AIs, I'm all right, but then when I go up against the people, I am the slowest one there. Like I'm pretty much the Mahavir Raghunathan or the Nally Decker or just the slowest driver there. You know, like like when it comes to sim racing, you're allowed to compare me to any other slow driver that you can think of, because I am just so bad. But I am at least decent up against the AI, so that's why I'm going to be doing this. Now, another thing worth mentioning, I should say that my driving style isn't the best, although at least here my driving style isn't actually that bad. I can at least get an understanding of the car and the track. We're doing the Indy cars at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, which I do actually have a pretty good understanding of, sort of, kind of. Yeah. So, and I did do a live stream on this game once, way back, first day of 2019. I did that. I did a stream on Assetto Corsa. It was just a testing stream, and I did think about doing other streams on Assetto Corsa after that, but I just haven't been able to get around to it. So here we are, 2.5 years later. I can't believe it, but yeah, 2.5 years later, and the game is now back on the channel for at least a little while. I'm gonna say at least a little while because after I do the Indy 500 stream, I'm probably not gonna stream this game on my channel a little bit after that. Like, I just don't play this game very often, and again, that's not a thing that I don't dislike the game. I think Assetto Corsa is actually a really good game for the most part. It's not that good on ovals, but then again, this game was never really meant to be that good on ovals. It's strictly a road racing game, which I think is kind of silly. I think all racing sims should be good at everything, not just one type of racing. It should be good at everything. Like, especially on a game like Assetto Corsa where you can install all kinds of mods. The game should be able to handle every type of racing discipline, but no, it's just road courses. And yet here we are about to do an oval race. Yeah. And the oval race ain't actually that bad. It's just whenever I crash, the cost doesn't come out. So if I crash, then my race is basically over. So that's good to know. Okay, so I've spent some time blabbering on about the game. So we're actually going to begin. Now, I'm going to be doing multiple test races today. You may say quick race, 7 laps. That's not all we're doing today. This first race that I'm about to do is going to be a performance test. This is going to be seeing how good the game runs whilst I'm streaming. Because this game on its own, with my limited computer, it does struggle a little bit. Like, I do have the CPU usage thing dropping, and just generally the game just, it's not the best hand thing in the world. Now, that was with 26 AIs or 27 or whatever, just the maximum of opponents that was allowed, at least for this track. I did turn that down to the 22, and that's how many I'm going to have today. So we got 21 AIs and then me. That's what I'm running. That is what I am going to be running for today. Yeah. So I guess other things is the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. There's the free version 0.7, the one. I can't believe there hasn't been an Indianapolis update since this one. We're using the Apex IndyCar mod because, and I should mention, this is the free IndyCar mod. This isn't the Race Sim Studios version. This is the free version because I'm not ready to buy like that mod. In fact, I haven't actually bought much payware mods. Like most of the mods I ever saw this game are free, and this is one of those. And this mod in question, it's okay. It does the job. It's not like the greatest thing in the world, but it's a free mod, and for what it does the job. All right. Yeah. In fact, that's the best way of putting this mod. It's not brilliant, but it does the job. And of course, I'm running the IndyCar version, and for today, and I've also got all the other IndyCar guys in here. And this is the 2020 season, by the way. I did look for a 2021 mod for this mod, but I ultimately couldn't find anything, so I just gone with all the default paint schemes. And plus the one I'm running here. This and you see I'm running my own custom paint scheme. This is a paint scheme that I made myself. I actually made this just earlier today before the live stream. That's why it took me a little bit of time to get the stream going. But I'm running a custom paint scheme made by myself. It's got all my spawns and stuff on it. You can't see it. It's great because it's got all the stuff covering it, but that's okay. What else is worth mentioning? Yeah. Okay. Well, not much else to say. I guess other details that I should mention about the race. So I'm running 7 laps. I have the draft effect turned up to, I think, ×4, and I have everything else turned off. So I have damage off, another thing is turned off, so, this is going to be a pretty simple test race. I will do more laps later on, but I'm doing this first race of the day purely as a benchmark performance test. So I'm going to take a drink of water, and then we will get started. And in case you want to guess, I did watch the Indy 500, the actual Indy 500 that's happened a couple, last Sunday, to the date of me doing this live stream, and it was by far the best race so far with the IR18 IndyCar. Like, I've watched every race so far with the IR18 IndyCar, the 2018 race, and every race after that. 2018 I thought was a really boring race. 2019 was slightly better, but also pretty boring. 2020 was pretty boring for the first 3 quarters of the race, but then with 50 laps to go, it got good. Whereas this year, the 2021 Indy 500, really good race, actually. I thought that the 2021 Indy 500 was actually a really good race and a really good battle. And it was won by Helio Castroneves, who I'll be seeing racing at Stafford in person at the SRX race. Yes, sir. Your boy is going to the SRX race at Stafford Speedway. We're looking forward to that. Alright, enough rambling. Let's now get this show on the road. So I'm going to unmute this to put on my OBS and also unmute it on my thing. Alright, now the game is turned up to a bit of a high volume. I just had to mute it for the intro, but now we can actually begin it. And yeah, in case you're wondering, I am using my Logitech G920 racing wheel. Which I've used a few times before, so that's 7. I'll also be starting in 7th. Alright, well. Alright, so here we go. And it's not. What the heck? Okay, well this show's off to an absolutely smashing start. It's not responding to my wheel. Oh dear. Okay. Well, looks like I have I gotta run the Logitech software. Yes, cancel the race. Okay, now we're looking at spinny thingy. Alright, so that should do it. And we'll check settings and let's see, Assetto Corsa controls. That's a bit bizarre. I did fire up the Logitech system, I think, so that should work. Also got opponent's aggression turned up to 10%, out of the opponent's strength to 94.4 plus 506 difficulty, whatever that means. Alright, let's try it again. Yeah, this is all testing, by the way. Like, if you're expecting a professional live stream, this isn't going to be one of those. This live stream is purely a test run. So this is just going to be me figuring everything out and testing it and stuff. Alright, so I've loaded up the wheel. Although it didn't actually calibrate, I don't think it calibrated, so we're gonna try this again and see what happens. See if it's up my inputs. Nope. Alright, no idea what's going on there. That's weird. That's really weird. Okay, yeah, cancel the race. Oh, it did say game detection. Okay, well, why are you not working? Yeah, it's just not picking up my things. That's very strange. Probably should have done this as a test run. Okay, let's run the Logitech program software again, and okay, this is very weird. I don't know why it's not picking my wheel inputs. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Guess I have to do that every single time. Well, that's a bit stupid. Okay, steering wheel. Alright, well there we go. I guess that's kind of dumb. So sometimes I have to do that every time I want to do this. Okay then. Alright, well now it's going to work. I promise you. Okay, let's go. Alright, now it's going to work. Okay, absolutely no one's turned up, by the way. Nobody in the chat. At this point, though, these types is just filler content, you know. Videos, they'll be back. Don't worry. June 7th, the return of the NRL season. Yeah. And I wasn't sure if I was going to meet that date when my channel got hacked. But I'm so thankful they've been able to fix my channel at the time. Oh, and it's also going to be my first live stream on my computer with the reinstalled operating system. There we go. Okay, no, collapse the apps. And it's not shifting. Oh, do I seriously have to bind everything up again? Okay. Wow. Okay, input method. Wheel. Wheel. Yes. Do the wheel. Okay. Right paddle. Left paddle. That's very strange. Okay, that's stupid. I don't know why it just all reset itself. I did this yesterday. Mind you. So, I don't know why in the world everything has just become unplugged. Although, granted, because I plugged my steering wheel into a different USB port than Tuesday night, but still kind of dumb. Okay, luckily the only ones that matter are the actual, like, driving ones. Like, I'm not using... Okay, well, there is the camera thing changed up, but I'm not going to be using that. Alright. Okay. Attempt number 3. Oh, here we go with the CPU thing. Yep. Alright, here we go. Okay, yep. CPU. Hello, you Pacific fan. Welcome to the show. I need some trains or favorite forever. Well, that's very nice to know. I'm not using anyone's favorite list. Okay, yeah, CPU up, you can see isn't very good. I'm gonna have to lower the amount of AIs. Alright, okay, so I'm going to lower to 15 AIs. I'm doing this like in the sort of Real Racing 3-esque things. Like, you know, there's like 10 AIs and there's 6, you know, okay, 9 AIs, 15, and then 21. So I started with 21, but it turns out that my CPU doesn't really like it, so I'm going to I'm going to lower it to 15. This should work. And also, it doesn't really matter how many AIs there are in this race, because I'm probably going to be starting on pole anyway, so it's just going to be about me to frame out this. Also, if the game's too loud, let me know. Should be fine. Yeah, I think it'll be Alright. Here we go. Okay, it's better now. No, it's going too soon. Now, I remember actually racing with AIs on whilst live streaming. But this is exactly why we're doing this test stream, because I have no idea what to expect. You know, I was planning to do the Indy 500 like a full race. Yeah. Well, first of all, one of the Assetto Corsa content manager limits the it doesn't even go up to 200 laps. That'll go to 220. I think 200 laps though with these such big cars we had before, so I might actually just lower it down a bit. You know. Okay, maybe the CPU thing. No, it's still coming up. Alright, twice now. Every time I say, oh, I think the CPU is good now, it goes back up as right. Like, no, this isn't good. Okay, it's more bearable though. I think if I take away a couple more, or a few more AI cores, then it'll be good. It does say CPU occupancy 99%, but the frame rate isn't going down that much. But it's going to use up a lot of CPU. Okay, oopsies. Okay, just did that as a test run, by the way. If I take my couple more AI cards, it'll be fine. And then we'll do a proper race, like let's test out the racing thingies and stuff and see what happens. Well, it says CPU occupancy is going up, but at the same time, it doesn't seem like frame rate's actually dropping. I don't have a frame rate coming up. Oh, here comes Hunter Ray, I think. And if you guys watch the Corsa Network series, you might recognize these guys. Yeah. Okay, drafting. Come on. Nope, I'm gonna get overtaken. Balls. Okay, I have to be careful about the crash. I see, I just ruined that guy's day. Alright, well, I'm gonna try to get rid of the CPU warning thingy. I mean, it might get a bit annoying, but the truth is, I'm going to get rid of it, like, actually get rid of it, by lowering the amount of the ice, because if that's up, then it's good screw with the race, and I don't want that to happen. Oh, yellow flag. There's been a crash. Oh, no. Okay, well, yeah, they do that. Alright, flip. Oh. Okay, no, I'm out of here. Oh, really? You put me a lap down? You suck. Alright, next I'm gonna slam on the brakes if there's a crash. Yeah, that happens. I might not, I think it'll actually be a better idea for me to not make the race 200 laps, but in case the race is a complete mess, at least it won't be a long mess. I think I might just limit it to 100 laps rather than 200, 120, I don't know, 100 something, we'll see. Or maybe I'll still go with the max 120, we'll see. Alright, well, that's the end of this race. Okay. Well, it was more bearable, but the frames are still not very good. I was in 14th place. I was actually doing pretty well that time until the crash happened. Well, we can exit this race. This race is over. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to lower it down to, let's say, 11 opponents. I'm going to start at the last place. Actually, let's go with 12, so we can have 13 drivers. Because why not? We'll have 13. No, we'll have 12 AIs and me, so we can make 13. Get it? Because for only 13. That's the name of the channel. You'll find out though the channel actually did have a slightly different name while it was being hacked. Thankfully, that's all been restored. I just choked on the water. Good job, me. Oh, we got Fernando Alonso in this mod? Okay, also, like, don't... I might find some way to change the, what I want in this race. Alright. Woman's test number 2. Oh, here we go. Yeah, you guys like to do that. Hey, oi! Okay. I'm gonna carry this. But I think the CPU has gone. Alright, let's actually try to race. Oh, come on, really? That's gonna crash. Oi! Hey, well, okay, but see if you think of like Cajun now. I keep getting that message, but the frame rate is actually dropping. Okay, but it does seem every single time the message comes up, the eyes go a little bit frantic. I think I'm gonna remove one more car. That'll do it. And the car is limited. I don't want to lengthen up the gear. Actually. Yeah, they're going to lengthen 6th gear. Yeah, every time the message comes on, the eyes go frantic. But my frame rate isn't so bad, but it's when, you know, it's not very good when the eyes go all nuts and stuff. You know, it kind of ruins the authenticity of the race. I say that there isn't that much authenticity when I'm not shooting because, funny enough, when I was doing this yesterday, like this race more resembled something like a NASCAR race at Daytona or Talladega, like a restricted plate race rather than a 8500. Oh yeah, see every time the message comes on, they all get slowed up. Bit of a cheaty way of making up the distance. I mean, I've already had this live stream planned. I will do the stream and then not use Assetto Corsa on Steam for a while. At least not until I get a better computer. Okay, final lap. Up to 6, can I get a top 5? Come on. far away. I mean, I know the difficulty set pretty high, but that's insane. Oh, am I getting overtake here? Here we go. Run straight away. Yeah. Come on, come on. Sucks him. Oh, I couldn't beat it. Well, at least I tried. Alright, well that test went better than the last one. Okay, I'm gonna lower the AIs by... gonna get rid of one more. I'm gonna lower the race rates a bit more. About... yeah, I'll lower it to 3 laps. So right now we're gonna do, since now we're lowering the AIs a bit more, like now we're going little by little. So we're just gonna just do short little races until the CPU thingamajiggy goes away. And once we've worked out how many eyes we're gonna have for this race, we're gonna do some other tests and see how those go. And yeah, this live stream isn't going to end at any particular time, just however long it takes me to do this tests and stuff. I got Takuma Sato in this one. Alright. Okay, am I making fun of him? Okay, well it was. Okay, well so far the CPU message hasn't popped up. That's just the idea being stupid. Okay, into the back of Reginald. Okay, smack the wall with oh, really? You got the CPU message right at the end of the race? What a time. Oh, this time we get the exit screen. Okay, well that was pretty late. Can't believe the CPU thing came out right at the end of the race. That's not really like a good thing. So, I make a couple of changes. We're gonna bring the race back up to 7 laps now, and also to lengthen the difficulty a bit more. So I'm gonna move you to there. There. Oh. Okay, so difficulty is now at 94 plus 6.1%. Okay, so it's going last 7 laps this time. Actually, I'm gonna move myself up to the 5th. All right. if wondering why I'm doing this all on stream, um, this is really just all performance related stuff. Like, um, I could do this off stream, but the thing is, then I'm not gonna have a good idea of what I'm gonna be going up against when I do the actual race. So it's gonna do testing. And there we go. Well, don't make your frames off that time. So I think if you keep off one more AI car, that will do it. I was gonna turn up the graphics effect to make that more effective because it's. The CPU message though is a bit rare now. Catching up. I definitely got to the gear ratios. I want to restart this race once it's done. Make a small save setup and everybody again, same lap, same amount of cars. CPU still comes up, but now it's a bit more erratic. I'm gonna try to split the middle. CPU thing did kind of screw the angle a bit. And I will start a race. We'll start this race with the change to the gear ratio. See what that does. But actually, actually, yeah. Alright, so a few changes. We're going to bump the race up to 10 laps. And do you want to get rid of an opponent? I think. Well, okay, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to start on pole position and we'll remove one AI car. Okay. Alright. Then I'm going to. Oops. I'm going to make a small change to the setup. I'm going to increase 6th gear a little bit and go from there. Alright, so settings, these, gears. Oh, it even has max. Oh, okay, that actually helps out a lot. Okay, 226 or 235. I'm almost done with 226, but I will adjust it if necessary. Alright. Is that gonna save itself? I think so. I'm not supposed to put it. In the. Oops. Alright, let's see. Okay. So my Indy setup with my lengthened 6th gear. Slingshot engaged. I might be a little bit too far back. Alright, come on. Yes! Up to first. That is like somewhat realistic to do things like that, kind of, in real life. Alright, I'm gonna get caught up. What I'm going to do here is try to defend my position. Okay, well I haven't got any CPU off frequency messages in a little while, so I think knocking down or bumping one more AI car has done the trick. Okay. This guy's really wants to get past me. Okay, now he's decided to just go beside me. I'm here trying to make overtake. Wherever that black car is. Alright, well, no CPU occupancy so far. I think we found the sweet spot. 11 AI is the most we can go. Without the game complaining about not there being enough CPU to use whilst I'm streaming. So keep in mind, I'm happy to do this while also running OBS and the internet to check, or well, the internet, I have my chat. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I'm not talking. Hold on. I use sausage. I'd love to use with the full 33 AI cars, but unfortunately my computer isn't powerful enough for that. I'm getting a more powerful computer before I want to do any more than this. No, maybe next year. Or late this year, maybe. I don't know. But I think now I've hit the sweet spot as far as good frame rate and good difficulty. Because I want a race that isn't too hard, but also isn't too easy. I want this to be the right amount of challenging, and that's what I fear is this guy is going inside me again, and it looks like he's trying to crash me. Oh, okay. Okay, here with the black car, no. Is there some way to load up the driver name? I'm not looking for that after the stream. Oh god, we're like 3-1 in turn 1. Okay, we're good. No, we're not good yet. Okay. I still haven't cleared him. Oh, cleared him. Alright, good. Back off a little bit. And move on. We gotta get around the outside lane, but I don't think it's gonna work. No, we don't have enough speed. Inside. Nope, still not a good overtake. Well, yeah, this game isn't really the best in oval racing. I probably should have done an MTL3 instead, but I want to do this because it's like more recent racing sim. But I probably should have done an MTL3 because that was an Indy come on. And that actually allows me to have 40 cars on track without the game lagging much. Also, I'm not sure if I'm going to do pit stops for this race or for the full race. I'll see. Come on, you sausage! I'm getting aggressive. It's a good thing, by the way, I don't actually have to win the race. You know, like I can finish wherever I want, it doesn't really matter. I mean, other than I don't want to win, I want to win. But you don't really have to, which is good. Alright, here we go. Come on! Power! Come on! Come on! Come on! Yes! Alright, I have won this test race. Alright, well, no CPU occupancy that time. Alright. Good. Okay, so here's what we're going to do now. We're going to do one more race. It's going to be like a mock race. Sort of. There's going to be 20 laps. Just to test everything out. One final time. Make absolutely sure everything's working. And then that will be it for this live stream. And, alright, come on. Load on here. There we go. Alright, so final test race of the day. And that'll be the end of the stream. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so now a mock race, 20 laps. Oh no. I didn't want the apps. Dang it. Okay, it's going right now. And then the cursor's in my way. Alright, no. There we go. I have to fix that. Alright, let's do this. So try to shift up, even though I'm already in 6th gear. Alright, here we go. Mock race. Final test race of the day. Final test race I'll be doing for Thursday's stream. I should mention, this is actually the final day of testing I'm doing preparation for Thursday's stream. After tonight, I won't be doing more testing. That was a pretty smooth overtake. I'm running out of gray. I know a few of these guys buy the car, but not a lot of them. Knock off Jeff Gordon. Yeah, I think my setup actually reset itself. Okay, so perhaps I should have set it below the setup. Okay, I may have to restart this race. Okay, well, we got 20 laps though, we figured it out. So I always have to make sure that my setup is loaded up for the race. And I do have previews turned off. I will likely turn off the time for one for the race. Last year, the test 100. I'm not sure if I've done 100 laps today, but it checks out. You know, I was actually going to do the Freedom 100 as like a bit of a fun test race type thing. And there aren't any electric buildings for this game, but driving them is impossible. So we're just going to just keep with candy cars. So I can actually drive these. Okay. I don't know what that was for. I mean, that was all me. But I don't know why I did that. Okay. Are you gonna leave me? Nope. Alright. Yeah. I actually turn the draft up quite high. This way the field gets too spread out. We can bring it back together and have a more compelling race. I understand that not every real life race is be compelling, but this is a game, and this is just gonna be a one single race thingy. So far, I've done a pretty good job at defending the lead. The only thing I don't want to do is crash. Like, if there's somebody beside me, I'm gonna have to back off. Because if I crash, it's race over. I mean, I don't have damage turned on, but I'm gonna be just trundling around the rest of the race. I don't really want that. I don't really want you guys to board. If this were a real race or a league race, then I'd be fine with it, but this is like an AI race that I'm doing for myself, so I want to make it as easy as possible. We go again? Okay, he's right on my bum. I don't have to let him go. Fun race though. And this is 20 laps. But you guys can't wait to see me do this for over 100 laps. And I think my setup is not fine. I want to make sure. I have to absolutely make sure that my setup is applied before I begin the race on Thursday. Because if I don't, it's going to. And you know, another thing with mentioning, you know, you may find it a bit weird that I'm doing this race, or if I'm doing this race after the Indy 500. My original plan was to do this though in the week before the Indy 500. Or the week of the Indy 500. And I would have done it last week except of course my channel got hacked and my computer got screwed up. So, this isn't really me delaying the race on purpose or just subsidizing the fans. No, this is just having to work around. Oh, I just forgot that. This is me having to work around issues that were completely out of my control. Alright. Okay! Oh man! Alright. Don't do that. I could have done it very badly. Okay, side by side, run through it again. So I would run cheese view in this game, but cheese view in this game is awful. I hate it. So I'm using this view instead because I can see stuff. You know what I mean? I did say earlier that, you know, this race is like Daytona and Talladega. When I'm in the league here, though, it does feel, actually, all around, it does feel like a pretty realistic Indy 500 race. Okay, he's right there. I know a reference of how far he is, or how close he is to my rear end. I have to be very careful when there's somebody behind me, because if I tag them, I'm going around. And we do not want that to happen. If you're behind me, no. Really block this all before they get around me. Okay. Oh man. Okay. That was very risky. I shouldn't do that. This was NASCAR. It wouldn't be so bad, but this IndyCar where if two cars touch each other, it could end very badly. These open are so sensitive. You know, That's why I prefer the beat and bang nature of NASCAR. You know, that's a lot more interesting. Whereas in these open wheel cars, if two cars touch, then you could have a very, very bad accident, especially at these super high speeds and some of the rates make you fall. Maybe the CP rest is going with very still making mistakes, but I think that's the side effect of this game and things. Come again. Getting split. How about that little Ray? Wide. Three laps to go. Let's push something to this for 20 laps. Oh man. The man doesn't even want to do this for 5 times longer. Again. my tail coming to start finish line. Alright, here we go. Holding him off. Come on. Yes. Alright, there you have it. How far did they finish? I didn't finish too far apart. Alright, well, let's check one more thing. Check the setup. Oh, I had it on the default. That explains it. Okay. It's good to know it was only a mock race. Alright, well. I'm not sure why we're here on the planes. Well. That's it. I meant to. Okay, well, I wanted to look at the car thing, but I guess we're gonna look at the black screen for the ending of this live stream. Alright, well, that was pretty good. You know. Alright, so that's gonna be the last test that I do before my stream, for my Indy 500 stream, or I said Indy 500, it might be something shorter than that, for Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Tomorrow I will be live streaming, but I'll be playing Train Sim tomorrow. And then Thursday we got 2 streams. We got a talk show, and then the race. So, but that is it for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed this test stream. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you in whatever I make next.